Assata Shakur, America's Most Wanted. Dead or alive, the reason why the Shakurs are targeted. President Donald Trump recently demanded that Assata Shakur be returned to America during his speech in Miami, which detailed his reversal of President Obama's initiative to build a better relationship with Cuba. Trump said to the Cuban government that we need to put an end to the abuse of dissidents, release political prisoners, stop jailing innocent people, and open yourselves to political and economic freedoms. Return fugitives from American justice, including the return of cop killer Joanne Chesimard, aka Assata Shakur. However, the Cuban government is not interested in Trump, nor his demands. Gustavo Munchin, Deputy Director of American Affairs at the Cuban Ministry of Foreign Affairs, responded to Trump and said that it's off the table to even consider returning Assata Shakur. Cuba currently has up to 70 political prisoners that have been granted political asylum. Assata Shakur, who is now 67, was a member of the Black Panthers and Black Liberation Army, during which in the 1960s and 70s were put under COINTELPRO watch. In 1973, Assata Shakur and two others were convicted of allegedly murdering a New Jersey state trooper on the New Jersey Turnpike. She was sentenced to life in prison, even though the evidence showcased otherwise. She will become the great aunt to Tupac Shakur, who will become the controversial New Age Panther movement, of which they were watching intently. There are many people who don't want to believe that Tupac and Assata could still exist and be on the move. And there are those that want to lie and say that Tupac was a part of some CIA program to mislead the youth, which is all a part of the brainwashing of the next generation to the struggle. But the truth is the truth. In 1979, members of the Black Liberation Army helped Assata Shakur escape from Clinton Correctional Facility for Women. Her whereabouts have remained unknown until she surfaced in Cuba in 1985 after being granted political asylum by Fidel Castro. In her memoir, Assata, she revealed how she became an activist to maintain her innocence when she discussed the crime that she was allegedly supposed to have committed. Assata Shakur's life journey has also inspired songs by people like Common Sense, who has a song called The Song for Assata, which was released on the album that he dropped that was called, I think, like Water for Chocolate. But all of this political injustice that's going on in America is all tied to what happened with Tupac Shakur. And everyone knows that the search for them is still on. And they're still plotting on ways. I mean, it was just raised up to $2 million they try to put on their head. And they still got many political prisoners in the United States locked up and locked down for no apparent reason. But this is all happening, and it's real. So anyone that doesn't believe what happened to Assata and what happened with the Feeney defeating them in court and freeing herself is a fool. You know, anyone who believes that Assata's really not on the run and that Tupac wasn't being watched and that he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, straight for the people and straight for bringing about the new Panther Party for the new, generation and era to understand, you blinded. They got you. Their psyops work, they got you brainwashed, and you really don't know what's going on, but you got to pay attention because there's a reason why they're still hunting and searching. There's a reason why the CIA said they don't know the whereabouts of Tupac Shakur. There's a reason why, Suge and others didn't even know what was going on up until Vegas that night. All of that, is coming out, when you see what happened with Suge Knight and the time he's getting. But you just got to pay attention because they still hunting for Pac.